Alright, stopped raining. Can see some blue skies. First blue sky I've seen all day. Yeah, they built this stone house. I mean, it's just incredible. 1903. According to Tony, Tony, the guy that was the volunteer down there building the pavilion, they still give tours of the house here. And pretty cool place, man. I wouldn't mind living here. This is the top floor. The bottom floor goes down below the hill there. And we're gonna head down the trail there and meet up before it starts raining again, hopefully. Yeah, see, dude stashed his house on the bottom of a gully there so he could take in the natural beauty but not scar it. It's a beautiful place. Little house in the gully. It's actually a pretty good sized house. 2 stories. I think it's got a basement too. But look at that rock work. Hugh Newman, look at that rock work. Is it Ancient Aliens? I love you, bro. I gotta give you a hard time sometimes. You're not one of those Ancient Aliens dudes that blames everything on aliens. You guys are awesome. So, it's kind of getting late. Want to make it home for Shabbat. There's some of the original buildings. Before they built the stone house, they were living in that cabin there. There's the original fence. Those date from the 1800s. And this is the trail. Going clockwise we are. So let's get on down the trail. Nice little milkweed blossom there. And it just happens to be right in front of these old cabins. I thought I'd get you a little bit more of the cabins here. These cabins are from the 1800s, which, you know, are kind of old to us out here in the Rocky Mountains. I know they're not old compared to houses back on the East Coast, which date to the 1600s and the 1700s, but these are pretty rustic for we mountain folk up here in the big high lonesome. Yeah, my grandparents lived in a cabin not quite this nice, actually. And I was still there up until just a couple decades ago. They built it in the 1800s, but my family's weird. You can pick your friends, but you can't pick your friend's nose. Pretty cool, I think. I mean, they had the house and then they had the barn turned into a garage. But this was the original Homestead here. Phew. Yeah, that hill's a little steeper than I remember. At the bottom of this hill is that house. This is all open. I used to have one of these growing in my yard. I don't know what it is, but if you smell it, it smells like some kind of balsam. And it makes these little sticky, gluey pods that are even more fragrant. And yeah, I don't know what it is. I used to call it a balsam bush, but I really don't know what it is. If anybody knows what it is, let me know in the comments, please. Yeah. Maybe it's got some medicinal uses, I don't know. But it's a fabulous smelling plant. I don't know. But here we go. You can see the front range way the hell down there. And you can see the trail I come up, how it curves and goes around and down. And let's get a view of over in front of us. I'm still not to the top of the hill yet. I've still got a ways to go here, and I will keep you posted on our groovy trip to Roxborough. Almost to the top. There's a bench, but I'm not going to take advantage of it. I gotta get to the top here before I hit another rainstorm. I'm not too far from the top of the hill here, and then it's that fork where we forked off. I went to the left, it loops around, and we're going to connect back with it. So you can see this guy is pretty angry. We got just hillside here, and bushy scrub oak hillside here. Scrub oak, they make acorns, bears eat them. It's a good thing. Let's get to the top of the hill. Alrighty, we're to the top of the hill. It's the first time I've been here, and especially in this area, we haven't seen any deer. There's a hawk up there. Where'd he go? Oh, I don't see him now. He was up there. There was a hawk up there. Sorry. Anyhow, it's the first time I've been to Roxborough, and especially this particular area here. I have not seen any deer. Very unusual. There's usually like all kinds of deer in here. We're at the top of the hill. I showed you the view from the other side there, looking down. Hopefully here in a block or so we'll link up with the loop and get on down to the van where it's dry, and we can head into town before it gets dark. I like these clouds. I just wish it wasn't catching me in the hard rain. So we're on down the trail here. Got these trail markers. They got like little things on the markers. This one just says FV, but a lot of them have like little pictures like chipmunks and pine cones and different flora and fauna that are in the area. And they've been here for a long time, like 50 years. They told me that this is the 50th anniversary of Roxborough being a park. So that's cool. So I'm gonna head down the trail here to the van, and I'll be back, and we'll be on different trails here. There's 3 different main trails here. Each one's a little bit harder, but the views are fantastic from all of them. And I'll be back, and I'll give you some more Roxborough at another time. Love you all much. Unless I see some animals, I'm just heading to the van. This is September 12th, 2025, day after 9/11, 24th anniversary. God bless the people that perished in that tragedy. Have mercy on their souls. And the first responders who are still suffering from it or lost their lives through breathing in hazardous fumes and waste. Love y'all much. Again, unless I see some animals, I'm just going to head to the van, and I'll be talking to you soon. Okay, I lied. I didn't see any animals, but I forgot about this. This is called the Lions Overlook. It's about a 1/4 mile or so off trail. I didn't really want to take the chance to get caught in the rain again, but this is a really fabulous place here, this overlook. You can see just with the cool boulders and just the way that the little overlook itself is set up, it's pretty neat. We came up at about a 45-degree angle up that hill where I was filming before, but this is an off trail. Diverges, goes about a 1/4 mile up, and shows you where we just came from on the other side of the ridge from the loop. There's a big ridge in the middle of the loop, and we're on the other side of it now where we came up in our big clockwise loop. And yeah, you can see just all over in here. It's just really phenomenal. I used to crawl down there and get a better look, but I'm trying to kind of hurry today because I don't want to get caught in the rain again. But this is the Lions Overlook. Little piece of the sign here. See what the sign says. Gotta walk real careful because there's all these red stone ridges here, and the footing is not real solid. We'll get a little piece of this sign here.